Good tidings, everybody! You2Cool back here with a brand new Mini Racers 3-pack. Well, not brand new. This is a very old 3-pack, but I found it at Target today, and I decided, you know what? I want to get this. Because this includes 3 Mini Racers that I don't already own, and it has some of the more unique ones, which I prefer. I like these more unique style Mini Racers. I think I prefer that. I like that they're a little more wacky. That's what I tend to prefer in the Mini Racers line. As you can see, we have brand new Mater from Cars 1, Radiator Springs Ramone from Cars 2, previously a Chase, and the tie-dye Fillmore, which is not from anything unless you count the video games or the Disney store, but I think this is just a cool, unique paint job they decided to pick for Fillmore. I have often said I'm not really too big on Mini Racers, because I'm not. I prefer just having the full-scale versions, but I think these are some of the more interesting ones, and it felt very fitting since it is close to spring, and, you know, this feels like a very spring renewal, it has that sort of vibe, you know? So I'm going to open these real quick, and I'm going to review each and every one of them. I have all my other Mini Racers up here, and let's get started here. The package looks to be slightly open already, which is nice. I think I'm going to save the card like I do some of my other items. Alright. Looks like I got them out. The first one out is Fillmore. Next is Mater. And last but not least, our good friend Ramone. I'm going to go get Fillmore and brand new Mater right now, just for the comparison's sake. I'm going to get Ramone. Actually, no. I'm just going to get Mater. I think that makes more sense. So here we are with the 3 new minis. Alright, so I'm going to go in order. Here we have Mater with some awful looking printing now that I look closer at it. This is not what it's supposed to look like. Mater should look better than this. I expect better from brand new Mater. One of my most wanted items. I'm very glad to own him. This Mater seems to have a much darker blue color, more akin to Dr. Mater from the Cars 2 Rescue Squad Mater. Whereas this is a way lighter blue color. I think it's a little more accurate to the movie. As you can see, the expression is different. Here he is next to normal Mater. It seems the mouth is similar. The eyes are different, and honestly, I think I prefer them. These do not look very good, but this looks nice. Like, if this was the normal Mater expression, I think I'd prefer it. Turning back, you can see the 2 lights. He does not have the little light on top of his mirror, which he shouldn't even have. This is inaccurate. That never actually appeared in the movie. Not a lot of people know that. The gray towing cables. The A113 license plate, which is incorrectly crooked. It should be straight, as seen here. Everything else seems to be correct, though. The mirrors are not painted in, as this is a much smaller release. The other side, as you can see, the wheels are... Oh, no, wait. On the Mini Racers, they do not color in the wheels correctly. Mine has a few chips from playtime. So, overall, I like this Mater. He's very nice, very cute, very good, very appealing. I think it was worth it. I actually got this pack on sale. It was around $6, which was a bit cheaper than what it normally goes for. It usually goes for a few cents more. Next up is our pal Ramone. This is from Cars 2 at the ending of the movie in his Radiator Springs paint job, which should be similar to the new On the Road paint job Ramone has, which I think is very appealing, but I still think this release is better. What's interesting is that the original The original Radiator Springs Ramone was a chase release, meaning they could not re-release it. However, they never said they couldn't make variants of it, so they ended up doing this. This is the closest to what a Thailand Radiator Springs Ramone would look like. As you can see, it starts off red, has the Willys Butte. Very similar, very similar. You got the purple, very akin to the normal Ramone. It's the same color palette almost as normal Ramone, just in a unique style, which I think makes this Ramone one of the best ones, in my personal opinion. His wheels aren't very detailed, and honestly, I don't mind that. I think I prefer the more simplified look of the Minis as opposed to trying to be accurate with a small car, because that simply isn't possible. I just don't think it's worth the effort to make a small version of a car look more accurate, especially if it's like chibi-ified, essentially. It's not going to look good. There's a reason why you make it smaller. It's so that it looks cuter, not just because you want to make it smaller. Anyways, here's little Fillmore. This is actually another reason why I wanted to get this pack, because of this little guy. I've said it before, I'm friends with a YouTuber who goes by T Toys Review Ty, and in some of his Cars Randomness videos, you might catch a Mini Racers Fillmore in a big world. And so I wanted to honor that by getting this one. Granted, it's not the normal Mini Racer Fillmore, but I think it suits the idea enough, and it's a unique Fillmore paint job. We haven't really seen anything like this, aside from, again, the Disney Store and the video game, Cars Fast as Lightning, which sadly is defunct, so if you try playing it, it's not going to work. It's not going to be on the App Store. I played it a while ago. Not a while ago, but a long time ago, I actually played it when it was still around, and it was great. It was a good time. 51237. That is George Carlin's birthday. Rest in peace, George Carlin. The camera isn't very good with these smaller cars, but I'm hoping that the Volkswagen logo, it's not supposed to be painted. There's not much to say about this Fillmore, despite him being like the most interesting. But overall, I think I spent good money on these. I definitely think it was better to get this on sale as opposed to getting these, in like, the best way to describe it is like they are definitely Mini Racers. I definitely prefer getting cheap on sale rather than just getting them, just because. I saw some other sets too. There was one with a metallic McQueen, Dynaco McQueen, which is very nice, very nice. Yeah, these guys are awesome. I like these. I think that's about everything I have to say about them, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.